just after 8 o'clock on a Sunday morning. Rise and shine, rise and shine. How are you? Good morning. This is Coffee Talk on a Sunday morning, a beautiful, may I add, Sunday morning. But you don't have to take my word for it. Take a live look outside. Here's a look at our Tower Cam network. We're looking over to New Smyrna Beach. Already people getting out there. I'm happy to say that while yes, we do have showers and thunder showers in the forecast. The beach forecast actually should be pretty good because all the breeze is coming in off the ocean, and I think it's going to take good care of us. It's going to keep all the rains away. So here's a look at our first warning live Doppler radar. We are looking mighty fine. Temperatures out the door, 70s to even the lower 80s. And here's our Father's Day forecast looking good. 86 by 11 o'clock, 89 by 1 p.m., and into the lower 90s by 3 p.m. Building up those dinner time type showers and thunder showers, but all said, I think it's going to be one of those days where we're going to be able to get outside and play. So here's first off a look at high temperatures around Central Florida, upper 80s at the beaches, lower 90s across the interior spots. And when we look at today's rain chances, you'll very clearly see that most of the fun is out west. I mean, look at that hot spot there. Red, high chance of rain out I-75 over to the Nature Coast. So I don't know if I haven't seen my brother Frank in here yet this morning, but if he is, I would suspect he's going to be a happy guy today. Going to get some rainfall. Whereas if you're at the beaches today, not a problem. One second, just have to grab my protein shake. So anyway, we're looking good. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Are we making good plans today or what? Let's take a look at our Futurecast model. Get an idea on the rain chances hour by hour. And we'll start off here, 8 o'clock. We're good. We've got some clouds over us, but no problem. There's lunchtime. Yeah, fantastic. 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, a little bit of shower activity popping up, but relatively quiet. Then by 5, 6 o'clock, that's when those storms are going to get going. 7, 8 o'clock, showers and thunder showers around, and then kind of tapering on off. So today, a 50% coverage of rainfall for our Father's Day. If you're making plans to be out and about, I would say that the majority of the day is looking good. Just have to get through some of those afternoon showers and storms. Sound good? We have any questions so far? I want to make sure to spend plenty of time to talk about the tropics because there's that. Chris says, yeah, unless Frank has an open house. Yeah, I think if there's one thing I know, it's that my brother Frank is always going to be working whenever he can. And I feel like he always has an open house on Sundays. So, yeah. Best time for Animal Kingdom, Linda over on YouTube is asking, morning or afternoon? Have to plan around the dog walks. We do not mind rain. Rain chance for today, I think, is probably going to be pretty okay. So for you, morning or afternoon. The only reason I would say morning is those bloody temperatures. Just not looking great. It's just hot. It is what it is. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Cindy says tropics is the topic. Yeah, correct. All right. So, oh no, I'm driving over to see dad today. So you're going to make me feel bad because I'm not seeing dad today. All right. Well, drive safe, you knucklehead. I-4 is bad enough. You don't need to add any more to it. All right, so that's where we're at today. Beautiful weather for whatever your plans may be. Let's get out to the tropics. For now, there is nothing organized. Okay, that's the good news. But you can see, particularly there in the Caribbean, let's take a closer inspection. There's a lot of moisture. You see where Belize City is? There's particularly an area of interest there as pressures are starting to lower, and over the next couple of days, models are hinting that something moves across the Yucatan and gets over into the Bay of Campeche. Hold on. And into the southern Gulf of Mexico. Next 7 days, chance of development stays there at 60%. However, as of the 8 o'clock tropical weather outlook, that 2-day percentage went from 0 to 10%. So to that point, we're starting to get into the window where we'll see some tropical development potentially here in the southern Gulf of Mexico. That's not going to be a threat to us. We'll look at the models here in a little bit, but that's not a threat to us. This, however, is an area that will be a little more interesting to look at, okay? Look east of Florida, okay? There's really nothing out there right now. But over the next 7 days' time, computer models continue to hint at some tropical development there, 30%. So slow development, but the models show whatever tries to develop could potentially move our direction. Okay, so that said, let's come through. The latest run is the 6Z run. And before we get into all the raw stuff, I do want to come in here and just look at it in the computer model. So let's look at our futurecast model. This is the 6Z run of our futurecast model. Give it a second to load. All right, so here we are. Monday, Tuesday. Look into the Gulf, and you can see right there, Futurecast trying to develop something. Well, actually, this is a pretty good way to look at it. So both out in the Gulf of Mexico, we'll just come over here, and you can clearly see it's trying to develop some sort of an area of lowering pressure, right? And then that's right where it ends. Futurecast doesn't go beyond Wednesday, but you can see kind of South Texas area, potentially some sort of development there. All right, so let's widen this back out. We'll come over to Florida. Let's zoom it out just a little bit. And let's run Futurecast again here. And you can see it's trying to figure something out here. That's as far out as it goes, but you can very clearly see it's trying to lower some pressure out past the Bahamas. Now remember, because Futurecast is a higher resolution grid, it doesn't go out as far. It goes out to like midnight Wednesday, at least on the 6Z run. And over the next few days, we'll be able to take Futurecast further and further out. But that's what Futurecast is showing. All right, let's come over to the GFS model and look at the 6Z run of the GFS. And give it a second to load, and we'll just run through time. Okay, and there you go. Very clearly, there's the GFS, and you can see it's loading two different areas of low pressure. One heading potentially over towards South Texas, and the other just outside of the Bahamas. Now, the green showing lowered pressure over the Gulf. So I think for now, it looks like the models may try to develop a tropical storm out that way. Could we see more development? Water temperatures are warmer in the Gulf than out east of us, but it's a lower pressure, so it would be a stronger storm system there. Then as that time continues, notice, here that's Thursday morning. Let's come in a little closer to Florida here. All right. That's 2 a.m. Thursday. It's not a very deep low, but there is an area of low pressure. And what's so interesting is that area of low pressure, at least as of right now, is wanting to come in north of us. Now, if that happens, we actually could dry out just a little bit. That's the 0Z run of the GFS model. If I were to switch over to the run before, we'll look at the 0Z run. And it's got to go get the data. Give it a second. And you can see it's kind of a little further south. The 00Z is kind of more of a like Volusia Flagler kind of a thing, and it's a little stronger. So the models have not dialed in yet what this could be, but they're starting to hint at something. All right. All right, let's switch over. Let's look at the European model. The 6Z European is the current run, and doesn't go out very far. Let's go to the 00Z run of the Euro. Again, the Euro goes out 90 hours on the 6 and 18Z runs. So let's start here. We'll run through the Gulf of Mexico. Go get the data. There you go. And the Euro's trying to develop something. It's broader out in the Gulf, so it's not really doing much. And then even east of us, it's showing something, but it doesn't even look like it's like a closed low. But you can see like an open low, like a little tropical wave or something trying to move toward Florida. Right there, you see those blue shades there. So models are starting to hint at things. Of course, we can look at the ensemble members of the models. That's one good way to dial into what the ideas are. Let's come over here. GFS ensemble, multi-member, and this will give us an idea of both the Gulf of Mexico and by us. So rolling through time, definitely ensemble support showing up on both the Gulf and the Atlantic side. There, look at all the ensemble members in the Gulf showing low, right? Like there's a ton of little red L's. The ton of little red L's indicate something, whereas the ensembles are really, at least the GFS ensembles are not going crazy with anything strong out east of Florida. So that's good. The operational, the deterministic run, the single run of the GFS is showing something weak. And that's why I'm not worried. Like before, and I haven't gotten the chance to look at questions, but like before you ask, should we be worried about anything hitting Florida? It's like, no. If you should, I'd be telling you to be worried. Right now, the ensembles are not even picking up on anything significant, so that's good. And then afterward, um, kind of quiet after that. So that's good. That's good. All right, so let's look at the European ensembles. Look at all those Euro ensembles showing that Southern Gulf, like definitely picking up on something there. And there's a couple of members trying to show something, what is that? Literally one member east of us. Yeah, so nothing too big. 1,006 millibar low. So that's nothing too big there. Yeah, I'm not concerned. And I hope that says something, right? Like I'm not concerned. Could there be something try to develop? Sure. But I'm not worried. You shouldn't be worried either. We're going to be okay. Life will go on, right? So we'll watch the models. And I'll tell you this, the wife will get mad at me for saying it. I got the internet package on the cruise. So if I see something that I want to discuss, I'll pop out a tweet. I'll pop out a Facebook post. I'll pop on and do a coffee talk or something to that effect. But I think that the bottom line to all of this is the tropics are going to start to wake up here. The typical first tropical system every year typically happens, the first named storm, around the 19th of June. All right. So that's kind of where we're at. We're starting to fall in that time frame. And certainly Mother Nature is starting to wake up, tropically speaking. All right. All right. I have been ignoring all of your comments and your concerns because I've not had that window up. Not because I'm rude. Believe me, I know this. But now we can chat. Questions about the tropics. Anybody, anything. Anything at all. Let's see here. Wait, how is Eric on my TV doing a Today Show hit? I know recorded, but confused me for a second. Yeah, I get that. What if the low over Campeche and the Atlantic low struck each other on Altamont? Would it end by the I-4 eyesore? That's funny. It would just be another eyesore. Yeah. If you pop on, I want to hear steel drums on the background. Well, you know, that's probably where I would be doing a hit is going to be on the deck. Although if the ship is like in a tropical downpour, I probably would have to be inside. So there's that. Janet said, so far, our cruise starting next weekend from Miami to Dominican Republic looks pretty good. Let's hope so. My cruise starting today doesn't look bad. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. Lawrence is asking, will we get rain from the system? The answer is possibly. Let me show you the long-range futurecast, okay? Yukon says, what an egotist, not paying attention to us and taking a cruise but didn't invite us, offer to pay for us. I know, I've been called everything in the book. All right, so let's take a look at long-range futurecast because it actually has an interesting scenario here. All right, so coastal showers Wednesday, Thursday. There's that influx of moisture Thursday. You see that, right? That's Thursday, the 20th of June. But what I want you to do is notice where most of the rain goes. North of us. It'll help to pop up showers and thunder showers, but like the big flooding potential of rain, north of us. And I think that that's interesting. So, depending on wherever this little piece of energy out east of us goes, we could kind of get feast or famine. Nothing out there for now, but yeah, wherever this little piece, and you could see the Hurricane Center kind of says this zone here from Miami to like Tybee Island, because computer models don't do well with tropical cyclogenesis or where things develop, and so it's a little tough. It's a little tough. Joanne says Jeremy will get rain. He's going on vacation this week as well. We're both going to be out of Dodge, which is just so funny. Cindy, yeah, but Jeremy's going to be on vacation as well, so he's not even going to be there. Hmm. Never a dull moment, my friends. Never, ever a dull moment. Catherine, happy Father's Day. We so love following your adventures with your two sweet sons. Have a fun and safe cruise. Thank you. They're not so sweet these last couple of days. Y'all didn't tell me that when kids get super excited about vacation, they literally turn into crazy people. I mean, I thought I knew crazy, but this is a whole other flavor of crazy that we're experiencing right now. So thanks for you all not telling me about that. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, I'll pop up the 7-day forecast while we're chatting. Thank you, Yukon. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all planned it that way. You knew. This should be insure talk. Eh, Lauren. So Jeremy and Eric are both on vacation. When the teachers are away, the kids will play. That's exactly right. Now, I'm not going to promise I'm doing anything, but I have the internet. I'll at least I'll be posting images. Do I go live? We'll see. But I'll definitely be posting images and things like that. That's why you don't tell them until it's time to go. I know, Anne. God, this is literally the first time that we're doing anything like this with the kids. So definitely lesson learned to that point. And definitely lesson learned. Yeah. Oh man. Thank you, William. Appreciate it. When my kids were little, I would do all of the vacation prep and not tell them till the morning of the vacation. Yeah. Yeah. Debbie, I think that that's going to be the game plan moving forward. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Should have worn a Hawaiian shirt today with the jacket. There is still some expectation. Um, I still have the image consultant. Y'all need to have coffee in a public space of the ship and get other sailors in on it. A new fan club. Oh man, that'd be too fun. Arnett says posting's right. I'll be posting. Taylor says you have learned a valuable parenting lesson. Yeah, achievement unlocked for sure. Do not warn the children of vacation. Christina, I saw Christina Watkins this morning, and she's like, "How you doing?" I'm like, "I'm just glad I'm not in prison." And if you're a parent, y'all know, like there's crazy, there's extra crazy, and then there's pre-vacation crazy, which I had never experienced. That is crazy. Jeez. And if you're not a parent, let this be a lesson to you. Don't tell your kids you're going on vacation until you're doing it. Man, this is crazy. Tim says Audrey doesn't approve of Hawaiian shirts on the air. No, we used to have a station in Hawaii, and they wore Hawaiian shirts, I believe, on Fridays, like on the set. Cam used to work there, as a matter of fact. Yeah. Lauren says level up in parenting. Who knew? Who knew? Yeah. I did that one Easter with my wife. I made the backer a carry-on and then told her we were going to Vegas later that day. That is fun. Tell the kids you'll throw them overboard if they don't behave. Mike, that's traumatic. That's one of those shut up or we're not going outbursts. Those kids, I feel like they don't even care. If I were to say we're not going to go, like yesterday we were packing and they were freaking out. And I'm like, if we don't pack, we're not going. And then they just never stopped. It's literally like they didn't get, I'll tell you though, okay, you'll be proud of me for this. They were acting horridly. And I went through to get my Starbucks on my drive home from shopping because we have a white night, which I'd never done a white night. Like, y'all, I'm not Mr. Style, but white night. So I had to go buy a white shirt that wasn't like a work dress shirt. They're acting crazy. And I go into Starbucks and I'll usually try to get them a little something if they're behaving. They were not behaving. They did not get a little something. I brought them home and they had apples or strawberries or something, which is good. But like if you act well, you can get a little sweet treat. You did not act well. You did not get a sweet treat. You gotta. I'm not saying I'm friggin' father of the year or anything, but like, geez Louise, these kids are crazy. Oh man. Good gravy. Christopher, good morning. How are you, buddy? Happy Father's Day to the family. Nobody's going unless everyone calms down. So I will dress as a Grinch at Christmas and come take your presents in front of them for a few. Acting a fool. Taylor, please, please. That's Betsy. That's what I was looking for. That's what I got something like it. Which, by the way, like totally. This shirt has like holes in it. Not at all the kind of gist that I'd ever gone through with a shirt. Linda says on YouTube, consequence and follow through are important. I am all about that. I'm all about that follow through. Christina knows.
Had to bombard you.
Please.
Happy Father's
Let's go
Day,
for
everybody.
let's go for a
Let's go
walk.
for a walk.
Let's Aaron Sorkin this baby.
Oh,
You know, you know what I'm talking about.
I do.
Walk and
I
talk
do.
with
I do.
me.
Walk and talk a little. Please don't miss the door
I'm not gonna drop the, not gonna drop my laptop though.
or your cup.
What do you have any
Whatever.
fun plans for today?
Yeah, hanging out with mom, dad. We're hosting brunch
Yep.
at my parents' house. So my aunts and uncles and my oldest sister and her husband are coming over, and
Love that.
we're gonna hang out,
Love
have
that.
a good morning, go
Love
for a
that.
swim, chill out for a little
Oh
bit,
my God, I love that.
celebrate dad.
Love that. It's my last Sunday with you. I'm still going to be with her
Guys, he's not
on,
leaving us.
no, no, but it's my last Sunday with you. So just Saturdays. My new days off are Sundays, Mondays. I get to be with my little ones.
Well
Oh
deserved.
my God.
You deserve,
I'm
my
going to
friend.
thank you. I'm going to go buy a tent and we're going camp. Like that. Is it bad that that's what I'm excited about?
No, that's
But
not bad.
teach these kids that like there is life outside of your, they just want to, it's like they want to watch TV all the
Mhm.
time. And I look, I mean, TV pays the bills,
It
but
is what it
like
is.
we need to discover that there's more on this planet than that.
Yeah, we used to camp in the backyard.
Yes.
Camp.
That's what I plan on doing.
Might as well.
That's what I plan. And then, and then if they start acting crazy, I'll be like, that's a
Change.
bear.
I know.
I had to put this down my hand.
Schedule change. I know, right? Well deserved for him.
Thank you.
Camping is fun. Camping in Florida in the summer. I know.
At night, that's what Jeannie said.
Wake up with dew all over the tent.
Fine. It's fine. It's fine.
You
Grow
learn.
up.
You learn.
You live. You live. You live.
He's in vacation mode if you couldn't tell.
Y'all
Vacation.
got like
Vacation
20 minutes.
I ever wanted. Vacation have to get away.
Tim says come camping in Ohio only in the summer. I am
Not in the
not in that
winter.
winter,
Nope.
sir. Yeah. What are my new off days? Sundays and Mondays. It's it's gonna be a shock to the system.
What would I tell the kids? Oh,
Oh, we were talking
ooh.
about disciplining. This
Oh,
woman, listen, if I do something wrong, I get the evil eye from her. I would be terrified and yet so blessed to be one of her children.
thank you.
Blessed because you're such a tender one, but also terrified because like your eye, which parent did you get that eye from?
My father,
There it is.
my daddy, got the eye from Pops. Not a yeller. Don't scream.
But
Just give the look.
the silent,
That little look is all you need.
what is it? It's speak softly but carry a big stick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the thing.
Mm-hmm. It's all about listening.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta sit.
All right, go. And then it's Seamless Sunday. Thanks for hanging out for coffee talk. It's Seamless Sunday, which means there's no commercial break between Christina's part and my part. So I guess I'm gonna have to go. Listen, the people that seem like the tender parents are the scary ones. I I want to be the one that like my kids learn. I'll be forgiving. Like we're all gonna make mistakes, but if you repeat your mistakes, I'm gonna crawl up your tuchus with my foot. I want my kids to be super terrified of repeating. They're gonna make mistakes, but you repeat it, and I'm gonna get up there. Okay. Listen, be the sunshine. It's all this to say, like I'm talking about punishing my kids. Have a good day. Tough love, son. All right. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you for hanging out for coffee talk. Um, I'll be posting. I don't know when I'll be live again, but we'll figure it out. All right. Yeah, mistakes are a learning curve. You make the mistake twice, we're gonna have some words. Make it 3 times, I'm busting. Then I'm making 3 times. Daddy's going to prison. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Oh, Lauren says your wife is Hispanic. Threaten them with the chicleta. Get you. All right. Got to go put my shoe on again. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Take care, y'all. Bye.